I wasn't planning on doing this video, but I got into reading something that I read a long time ago. I just thought that I would share it with you guys real quick. This one isn't going to be really long, but you see the title, so. Masks go back a long time to a lot of influenzas or whatever. And you could just see the trend of what happened from the past coming again to the present. Can anybody say deja vu? Wear a mask, stomp out the Spanish influenza. Look what's under it in the small print. That's what we're dealing with too. That right there is probably the same damn thing that they were dealing with back then. It's probably the same damn thing, just repackaged, and we're dealing with it right now. I would not put that past these people at this point. But yeah, they try to do this a whole bunch of times. Now look at this. It's called when mask wearing rules in 1918 in the 1918 pandemic faced resistance. And before I read this from this history thing, Wiki is a part of the B system. All you idiots out there who think I'm being hypocritical because I'm sharing a linky wink in my description box, just like I'm reading this off, it is because I am showing you what this world tells you versus the truth. Dumbasses. Stop trying to be so smart when you're dumb as shit. God, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm so tired of that crap. I'm so tired of people just saying random junk and just coming out their mouths like, for example, I'm sorry, we're going to get back to this, but since I'm on this, look what this dude talking about. Matter of fact, yeah, let's go to the dude who's I got a comment about it. Using what I just talked about. I got a comment about it. See, these dudes don't understand that what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. And I'm sorry I know it sounds like I'm going like, to those of you who might be new to me and this channel or whatever, I get along with a lot of people, and I'm not really a mean person at all. But just like Cooper, it gets to a certain point when you can't be nice to people anymore. You continue to be nice to people, they're going to continue to lie on you, to act like you don't know what you're talking about, all this stuff. And you get to that breaking point, and people are like, oh, the same with Cooper. He would get frustrated with people calling in the damn show with the phone on or being next to their radio, messing up the thing. He said it every single time. Don't call here while you're next to your radio. Have it off. You see, you jackasses out there who think that Cooper is wrong or rude or whatever. You don't deal with that kind of pressure that he deals with. You don't understand this kind of pressure right here that a person like me deals with. I'm not taking your shit. How many times I gotta tell y'all clowns, man? Got me seeming like I'm trying to flip out on every video, but I'm just tired of saying the same crap over and over for the past damn 5 years. Dumbass talking about Bill Cooper said that the Bible was of alien origin and that... I asked him, he said, what are you going to do now? Call me a sheeple? I said, no need for that. How about you just prove what you said? Couldn't do it. Never will. I'm going to tell you guys again. I've been dealing with your kind for the past 5 to 6 years. Just like I told one guy, I know what you're going to say before you say it. And I know what you're going to do before you do it. And I know you're going to go on your channel and try to tell everybody, if you have a channel, like as far as doing stuff, and you're going to try to tell everybody that I'm wrong about this, I did something to you, whatever, because your little feelings are hurt, because you're a little bitch. That's basically what it lies down to. This clown. Bill Cooper was a UFO shill for years. Bill said the Bible was of alien origin, and now look at this, lie, deny, call everyone a sheeple. Look, I want to show you how to deal with these clowns. I mean, I have to ask you a simple question just to prove it. What's so hard? Right? So look, I'm gonna show you what I mean by they just say stuff that is popular or other people made up. I said, no need for that. Give me the proof of your claims because you're 100% wrong. Hey, smart guy. Cooper used to believe in aliens until he found out the truth. I'll be waiting for your little proof too. And I know he's never going to give me that proof. Look, for many years, I sincerely believed that an extraterrestrial threat existed and that it was the most important driving force behind world events. I was wrong, and for that, I most deeply and humbly apologize. Again, you new age wannabe dumbasses. Cooper did not think this stuff up out of his mind. He saw it in top secret documents. He did not believe in aliens throughout his whole entire life. Oh, he was a shill for years. He wasn't a shill for years, you idiot. He found out the truth. So what happens. It's called changing opinions or finding out new information. I mean, changing, different things call for different situations call for different reactions, and people misinterpret reactions all the time. Now look, I usually don't go this long, but on comments, but I just wanted I want you guys to go read that. He can't seem to tell us where. He can't give me a link. He just says it and it's true. I wonder what dumbass he heard that from. This dumbass goes off and then repeats it back to me. See, for y'all who know this frustration, I'm also doing this because I know you want to blink out on people like this too. But you might not have, that these things need to be said. You're the real people. But anyway, yeah, the influenza pandemic of 1918 and 1919 was the most deadly flu outbreak in history, killing up to 50 million people worldwide in the United States, where it ultimately killed around 675,000 people. Local governments rolled out initiatives to try to stop its spread. These, what did I say? Varied by region. I didn't even know that's how you spelled that. And including closing schools and places of public amusement, enforcing no spitting ordinances, encouraging people to use handkerchiefs or disposable tissues, and requiring people to wear masks in public. So they had no spitting ordinances, and they had I read this before. There's other information I know is already in here. Real men were obeying it, like us real men and real true American men to the Constitution are doing what we want to do too. I'm not saying you don't have a right to do this. If you want to do it, do it. But damn, quit worrying about what somebody else is doing with their life. I mean, these dudes, they went from stay home to save lives to let me go out into the world and tell everybody how to live their lives. Look at this. Now we're going through this kind of like the first time together because it's been a while since I read this. I don't really remember everything that was in it. Look, mass slackers faced enforcement punishment. I'm just gonna give you the titles. I'm not gonna read all this because, like I said, I'm tired. I already missed what I was trying to talk about in this live. A couple points I already missed, but I'm gonna give you this information. I'm just giving you this information so you can see this stuff. And if I lose my train of thought and jump all around or whatever, and I didn't finish a thought or something like that, just ask me and I'll tell you. Because again, I've been working all day and I'm real tired. But once I read this, I was like, man, this is just ridiculous. Can't wait to. Oh, so yeah, I'll give you a link where you can go search. I'll put face mask 18, whatever the year was, but don't just search this article. Go back and search the other articles. And the reason why I said what I said about Winky and stuff is because this is another channel, another information. It's called history.com. So when I do this type of stuff, it's not because I'm saying these people are right. Teslas and Einsteins, to all you Teslas and Einsteins out there. Now let's talk about, this is what I think you guys are going to find interesting. And I'm going to have to listen to this go back and listen to this because, again, 8th time I said it, I'm tired. And then if I did miss something, a point that I was getting to, I'll put a link to it or clear it up in the comment box. But I'm just going to show you guys this and get up out of here. The iron bit, also referred to as a gag, was used by slave masters and overseers as a form of punishment on slaves in the southern United States. The bit, sometimes depicted as the scold's bridle, uses similar mechanics. What? Mechanics? That looks like it says mechanics. To that of the common horse bit. The scold's bridle, however, is almost always associated with its use on women in the early 17th century. And there are very few accounts of the device as a method of torture against black slaves under the particular name, as opposed to the whip. The iron bit lacks the historical, social, and literary symbolic fame that would make information on the use of the iron bit as accessible. Its use through history has warranted some attention, though, mostly from literary texts, even earlier slave narratives in publications of newspapers and magazines from the 18th century on give evidence of this being used to torture and punish slaves. And I read this somewhere else, another article. I think it was in here. Oh yeah, I don't know if it was in here, but what I read about this article is that what is it? These iron bits symbolize that the slave is owned by another person and they do not have a voice of their own. I want you to think about that. I'm sorry that I jumped up, whatever, and I got loud and I cussed and did all that stuff, but y'all, it's time that, I'm going to tell y'all again, it's time y'all got to stop trying to be nice to everybody, because these people are not going to be nice to you. So, they're not going to be nice to you, so why are you worrying about being nice to them, is what I don't understand. And you got to get to some point where you're literally going to say exactly how you feel. And cut the bullshit. Every corner and aspect of your life, let people know that you will not be told what to do. Swear to God, man, y'all dudes talk a lot of big game, but if you're not willing to lose your job, if you're not willing to lose your life, and you're not willing to lose whatever to keep your pride as a man and to keep yourself, from looking like a little punk bitch. Now do something, homie. Peace out, my friends.